become.
The Prominent Cherub Institute is inviting you to enroll for its January intake in nursing. The place to be for nursing is enrolling for its January intake registered nursing diploma for 3 years, abridged EN to RN distance program for 1 year. Get an application form now at a non-refundable fee of 150 kwacha. The Prominent Cherub Institute is accredited with the General Nursing Council of Zambia. Register now with this upstanding institution by calling 0978 435 853 or 0763 865 035 or 0955 617 872 or visit www.prominentcherubinstitute.edu.zm. We are located in Lusaka West of Mungu Road next to ZNS Sopelo Camp. Come and get your nursing qualification from a reliable institution and make your future and that of the world better. Prominent Cherub Institute, the place to be for nursing.
With the church. Leadership Movement President applauds Bali's administration. Now, opposition party leaders have been advised to show magnanimity by attending this year's Independence Day celebrations. Now the news in detail. President Hakainde Hichilema has pardoned 700 inmates ahead of the Independence Day celebrations tomorrow. Among the pardoned, 642 are male, 10 of them are old-aged, and 58 females, as well as 24 circumstantial children. Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security Jack Mwimbu announced on behalf of the President during a media briefing in Lusaka. Mr. Mwimbu says the President has done this pursuant to Article 97 of the Constitution of the Republic of Zambia.
Hichilema has pardoned 700 prisoners to mark the country's 57th independence anniversary. Addressing the media Saturday morning, Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security Jack Mwimbu says the action by the President is pursuant to Article 97 of the Constitution that allows him to do so.
Among the pardoned include 642 males, 10 of whom are old, and 58 females, 24 of them with his circumstantial children. The current female inmate population from all our correctional centers today stands at 735. This represents 3.23% of the total inmate population.
Mr. Mwimbu also disclosed that President Hichilema is concerned with the deplorable living conditions of inmates in correctional facilities across the country.
The conditions in our correctional centers are deplorable and not conducive for human habitation. His Excellency the President has called on the new Correctional Command to find ways of improving the welfare of inmates in all the correctional facilities. The President mentioned the challenge of congestion, lack of adequate food and blankets as some of the priority problems to focus on by the new SAVES Command.
He says due to high number of inmate admissions that average 200 per week, government is seriously working at reducing congestion in correctional centers.
Correctional Service has been admitting more than 200 new admissions per week across the country. And this situation has to be addressed by all stakeholders in the criminal justice system. In this regard, I have directed the Zambia Correction Service to urgently submit full inventory of all the inmates and remandees with the corresponding offenses and length of stay in all the correctional centers in the country. We all know that the successful reintegration of former inmates is largely dependent on the support of members of the immediate families and communities of the former inmates. In conclusion, I call upon the families of the pardoned inmates and members of the public at large to support the former inmates by not discriminating against them.
According to Mr. Mwimbu, as of Saturday morning, 23rd October 2021, the inmate population in the country stands at 23,062 against a total holding capacity of correctional centers of just 10,500 inmates. Reporting for MUVI TV News, I'm Afias Kaptula in Lusaka.
Meanwhile, Leadership Movement Party President Richard Silumbe has called on Zambians to take advantage of this year's Independence Day and introspect in the matters Zambia's affairs have been governed in the last 56 years. Dr. Silumbe says independence means counting the successes as well as the past mistakes former leaders made and learning from the same. Meanwhile, the opposition has thanked the New Dawn administration for ensuring that all leaders from the opposition are part of the celebrations tomorrow.
The 67th Independence is a very important event for us as a people of Zambia, especially that we have a new government ushered in, and we expect our President Hakainde Hichilema, to be the uniting factor in this thing, because we are coming from a very brutal regime, and we have ushered in a new government, and we expect this government to preside over the affairs of unity in the country and be able to show that we are a united Zambia and we are celebrating independence as a country and not as sectors. Expect this government, and as it has been sending the messages of goodwill and hope of ensuring that the political landscape is leveled and practice of democracy is enhanced. This is the message that we have been getting from the President Hakainde Hichilema. So this is totally different from the previous regime that used tools such as the police as well as the courts to fix political enemies. And we need to draw lessons from that and ensure that such a thing does not repeat itself in the near future. So, as we have seen, we are all invited to attend this Independence Day, and I'll be attending to represent the leadership movement, and we expect people to attend this because this is a uniting image that we want. We should put aside all the politics and be able to celebrate as a country. And the fact that we have had different presidents coming in and going, so this actually reinforces the fact that we are a one Zambia.
Political activist Dante Saunders has joined other stakeholders in the country who have expressed concern in the manner the Faith Musonda case has been handled by the state. Mr. Saunders is of the view that such a conclusion has hurt many Zambians who wanted to know the source of funds besides the takeover by government. Mr. Saunders says he hopes the SEC is still investigating the matter to find out who's behind the money. More to the story.
Of the general public are divided over the state's possession of Faith Musonda's 65 million kwacha, $57, and a house valued at 6 million kwacha, all properties suspected to be proceeds of crime. Though some feel the decision to possess the said items has saved the country some time and money, a considerable number of citizens feel hard done by the decision not to prosecute her. Anti-Corruption Commission ACC on Thursday announced that Section 80 of the Anti-Corruption Act allows the state to grant amnesty to accused persons in certain instances on condition that they admit wrongdoing and return what they wrongly acquired through corruption. Commenting on the matter in an interview with MUVI TV Friday, governance activist Dante Saunders shares in the concern of some members of the public.
We are very concerned, and I join the public opinion that to let Faith Musonda out with all that kind of money is like hurting a lot of people, in the sense that here is somebody caught with so much money, so much, And yet some people are going to jail here for stealing just a simple cell phone, a very simple cell phone, which only cost about 100 kwacha. If you steal this cell phone from me today, you can go in for 6 months hard labor. Justice.
Mr. Dante hopes the seizure of the properties will not be the end of this case.
I don't know the whole details of the security issues, which is probably not published by the ACC or the DEC with regards to the Faith Musonda's issue. But if they are going to leave unless there is some serious issues that they are discussing, but otherwise on the face of it, we are concerned. And I join the people in that particular issue on the basis of what they've just announced. But we don't know what is behind this situation. So if there's, on the face of it, that this is the decision that they've made, I think we must seriously look at revisiting our constitution. Because for the kind of plunder to the wealth of this nation is what is urging me and pushing me to make sure that we try to remove the immunity of President Lungu. Because there's no way President Lungu can get away because of immunity. And because of his immunity, people are saying you can't question him. Yes, you can't question him because of a lot of links towards it. There is billions of kwacha that has been stolen in the system, and President Lungu can never ever tell me that he didn't know about it.
It remains to be seen if this seizure will open up other leads in the case of the 65 million kwacha saga. Reporting for MUVI TV News, I'm Afias Kaptula in Lusaka.
Meanwhile, speaking when featured on MUVI TV's special interview, Operation Young Vote Executive Director Gas Nyirenda says that the UPND administration should be careful with the process of the recovery program of assets. And he says that if the process is not transparent, it has the potential to make people lose hope in the new administration.
These are not children you are dealing with. These are people. Look, if somebody could have the audacity when the majority average Zambians are suffering, going to bed without a meal, and someone has the audacity to lock 65 million kwacha in their home, do you think they have feelings for a human being? Not at all. They have $57,000 locked in their home. Do you think that they have feelings for the other human being? Not at all. And that is what Zambians decided to check out of government, because they realized that the regime that was there was just too brutal, and a regime of warnings and all those things, and they never cared for the people. Now, there are two things here. Disclosure of where that money came from, and ensuring that there is a justice meted on faith. Right. I'm talking about justice. I have given you an example here. Here is a man that just steals a kapamela, a small bag of millimil, to go and feed with the children, because there are no job opportunities, because there's nothing to do, and because the government has just destroyed everything. And this person steals, and they go to jail. Go to our jail, do a survey. Most of them have very, very petty matters that send them to jail. Now, how do we as a country send people to jail on petty matters? And those petty matters are caused because the state has not provided opportunities for them to live dignified lives. And because the people who have stolen, a few people have stolen state wealth that has actually distorted all the opportunities and hid the money in their homes, or hid the monies in the hideouts or elsewhere. Then the question is, look, how do we move as a country? What do we do? You cannot have such persons who have no feelings about others and say no. I was even imagining that even maybe when summoning Faith to the police, maybe they were even calling her, "Hello, Madam Faith, can we come and arrest you now? Can we summon you? Are you ready for summoning?" Because this is what they are telling us is happening to those that have money, the rich, and the poor, they will pounce on you. They don't give you even a warning. They will just come on you, get you, uzakambira kusogolo, you just reach the reception without any questions, seruka munsapato, take off your shoes, belt, get in the cells. The next thing is you are at the courts of law. We have not seen that. Now Faith has agreed that okay, this money, look, it is. I can't justify. So what you think could be correct or whatever she told them. Then now they are saying they are coming out to the public and say, okay, now Madam Faith is free because according to the law, one law, the Anti-Corruption Act, one law says that. What about the other laws? What to that issue? Money should be given to other needy areas, not just the COVID. But then somebody has the audacity, my God, has the audacity to hide that money. Now, I mean, that's a crime against humanity. How do you want to term it? That's a crime. And here is a person who doesn't care that the state is actually finding constraints to move, to purchase drugs, to put even Panadol in hospital.
You're watching the news on MUVI television. We take a short break. We have more stories coming up on the other side. Stay tuned.
I see our future built on energy and ideas that come from being connected to some of Zambia's furthest regions. I see how this solution helps families thrive and rural economies grow. I see that access to clean, affordable energy for all is a reality. Some see blueprints and cables, but I see the sparks of success. My name is Mukabanji Mutanuka, and I am an energy economist.
If I go down, I won't care, 'cause I know that I'm a superstar and I am strong. I'll find my way back again, like Apple Max.
To all my troubles and pressures, to all the rules and the measures, to all the battles and dangers I made it this far. Now I'm like a treasure. I'm the realest one to ever do this. The one that sent me gold, but the rudest. I'm raising my tone like I'm foolish, and I am a star. Yo, I shine like a movie. I know I'm leading the race. For 20 years on the chase. I know that I'm the boss. Who got the juice on the sauce? I got the power and the energy. I don't need no other strategy. I ain't spy, I'm the prodigy. 'Cause Upper Max is my remedy.
And so I fly up high just like an eagle in the sky. And if I fall down, we'll rise back up again. 'Cause I take it to the max. I turn it up, I turn it up, like fire, I'm burning the air. I take it to the max. I turn it up, I turn it up, Cause I take it to the max. I turn it up, like fire, I'm burning the air. I take it to the max. I turn it up, I turn it up, Cause I'm a superstar.
Apple Max, now in new 500 mils.
Presenting Mr. Money! Why queue to pay school fees when you can sort it out with ease? Pay bills like power and water from the comfort of your sofa or the beach. There's no need to carry your load of cash loaded on your phone. There's security to flash. Mr. Money, he knows it all. Mr. Money, he knows it all. Send and receive bulk payments like salaries. You can also buy goods and services. Just click and pay. Save time, quick, it's the easy way. Mr. Money, he knows it all. Mr. Money, he knows it all. Send money, buy talk time and data. It's simple, it's easy, and life gets better. Do it all with Airtel Money. Make payments, pay bills, and a whole lot more with a touch of your finger. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Place a bet. Search on the web or get the app. OneXBet Bookmaker Company.
Kazungula District Town Council Deputy Secretary Rutherford Ndulu says that people must ensure that they embark on hand washing, which continues to be a critical tool to fighting various infections. Mr. Ndulu notes that infectious diseases such as the waterborne diseases can be fought when people frequently wash their hands. Mr. Ndulu has challenged school-going children to be hygiene ambassadors by spreading information on the importance of hand washing in their various communities.
Global Hand Washing Day is a United Nations holiday which stands to promote the importance of good hygiene. Kazungula Town Council and various stakeholders today joined the rest of the world in commemorating World Global Hand Washing Day. Speaking during the event, Deputy Council Secretary says hand washing is key in fighting diseases.
Clearly, the theme is a call to action to make hand hygiene a reality for all, which aligns with the new hand hygiene initiative led by the World Health Organization and United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. Global Hand Washing Day is a global advocacy day dedicated to increasing awareness and understanding about the importance of hand washing with soap as an effective and affordable way of preventing diseases and save lives. I make mention that Kazungula Town Council appreciates the remarkable work Water Aid Zambia has been implementing in the district. Through their projects, the organization has built a number of ablution blocks, including sanitary facilities in schools and other rural health facilities.
Pupils from various schools were part of the commemoration of the Washing Hands Day.
Hand washing is the best way to stop germs. Keeping hands clean through improves hand hygiene.
For playing that picture. Now, Jesus Anointed Ministries Pastor Kelvin Zulu has noted with concern that Zambia will be again celebrating its 57th anniversary Independence Day, but people's lives do not reflect the values of Christianity. Pastor Zulu has called on President Hakainde Hichilema and the new administration to consider the church in his governance. Meanwhile, Pastor Zulu has also appealed to government to prioritize land allocation to churches as they are custodians of governance.
It is yet again that time when Zambia commemorates its independence. The church continues to provide an essential contribution to the material and spiritual growth of the country. It is for this reason, Jesus Anointed Ministries with Pastor Kelvin Zulu took a march past from Findako House to Lusaka's Kavata area, tracing the importance of Christian values in the Christian nation. Jesus Anointed Ministries Pastor Kelvin Zulu notes with concern that Zambia will be celebrating its 57th anniversary And it has been 30 years after Zambia was declared a Christian nation, but the lives and many activities in the country do not reflect Christian values.
A day before our political independence, we thought of having a prophetic march past. So we thought that the 90 days of prayer and soul winning will be able to be a very good foundation for changing and transforming individuals, communities and cities. Because change that begins from inside, from the heart, is change that we can trust. And so even as the government is fighting corruption, criminal activities, and all those other criminal activities, evil vices that are taking place in the land of Zambia, the church, I believe that we have got a mandate, and that is the mandate for soul winning.
Speaking after the march past in Lusaka, the pastors called on President Hakainde Hichilema and the new government to consider the church in terms of land allocation, stating that government should also carry and value the church as they are leading the people.
We are asking and appealing to the government of the day. Let them also consider the church in terms of land allocation. Let them consider the church also to make sure that there's a voice that they can also hear. Even in the Bible, all the leaders that wrote and made it and did something that was generational, they partnered with the priests. And so my message to them is that let them carry along the church. Let them value the church. Let them value the counsel and the wisdom that should come from the church.
He has also urged the pastors in the country to preach and teach the gospel.
We need to preach, to teach the gospel of Christ Jesus without diluting it. Undiluted gospel that will convict the hearts of men. We shouldn't preach to convince people to join the church, but we must preach the gospel to convict the hearts of men. At the same time, the church, we must also know that we are the ones carrying the government on the shoulders.
Margaret Shota, MUVI TV News in Lusaka.
Deeper Life Christian Ministries National Overseer John Amoni says despite Zambia being a hub of peace world over, there is still more that can be done to improve the levels of peace. Pastor Amoni says as the country commemorates 57 years of independence, in order to fully implement the One Zambia, One Nation motto, more effort has to be made to enhance tolerance for one another. Meanwhile, Pastor Amoni has urged opposition political parties not to shun from this year's independence celebration.
Deeper Christian Life Ministry National Overseer John Amoni says despite Zambia being a hub of peace world over, there is still more that can be done to improve the levels of peace. Pastor Amoni says as the country commemorates 57 years of independence, it is in order to fully implement the One Zambia, One Nation motto, and there needs to be a tolerance for one another.
There is a level of peace that Zambia is enjoying, which we must not take for granted, but there's always room for greater improvement. And all that is required is selfless effort and selfless service as we try to accommodate one another, to recognize that the essence of multipartyism is the fact that you recognize and respect the opinion of others. The fact that I recognize and respect their opinion doesn't mean that I will always agree with them in everything.
He says young people play an integral part of Zambia's development. Therefore, they should avoid vices which will destroy their lives.
The young people should celebrate the independence because we've seen many of such. And there are a lot of people who have seen maybe 57 celebrations like that. The only difference I see now is that the young people too easily, probably in their excitement, turn to alcohol. And they find that you find alcohol is their source of rejoicing. Some turn to drugs, and as a result of that, substances that are not allowed are being taken by young people, thereby destroying their lives.
Pastor Amoni has urged opposition political parties not to shun this year's independence celebration just because those currently in power did so when they were also in opposition.
You see, independence celebration is not a political party affair, and it should not be politicized. We should remember that people fought for the independence of Zambia. People lost their lives because of the independence. One Zambia, one nation. That we should maintain that motto. I think we should make it practical. And if UPND shunned it when they were in opposition, PF is not supposed to do the same thing and say, no, since you didn't come when we were in power, we are not going to come because you are in power. I don't think that's the route to go.
Virginia Chilongo, MUVI TV News, Lusaka.
Some traders at Lusaka's Chibolia mobile market have continued calling on the relevant authorities to address the security concerns at the trading place. The angry traders have disclosed that the area is not safe, as most traders are robbed of their hard-earned goods by thieves, hence calling on government to quickly address the matter.
Of Lusaka's Chibolia mobile market are living in fear due to lack of security in the area. It is for this reason traders of Chibolia have continued calling upon the local authorities to address security concerns in the area. The traders have also raised other challenges which need to be addressed before the rainy season.
But in the market,
Meanwhile, United Party for National Development UPND Harimwanga Nkumbla Ward 12 Councillor Dr. Aaron Mwanza has assured residents that security measures will be put in place and soon people will be free to live in Chibolia.
Yes, we had a meeting with the market committee that is managing what Chibolia market. The common name is the MUVI market. Some of the concerns that were raised by the communities are security concerns. The so-called junkies who have been terrorizing people and grabbing things from people. So, and also the other thing we had discussed is the issue of garbage, sanitation affairs in the area. So we've talked about the issue of security. They have agreed that we'll come up with a security neighborhood that will help to run the affairs of security in the market here.
Margaret Shota, MUVI TV News in Lusaka.
We take another break. We're back with more stories on the other side. Stay tuned.
What is IO? IO is easy and convenient insurance cover via your phone. IO Recharge with Care gives you both My Life and My Hospital. My Hospital covers you should you be hospitalized due to an accident or injury, while My Life helps you take care of your loved ones should you lose your life. Both My Life and My Hospital cover lasts for 30 days. Who can get IO cover? IO is available to all Zambian citizens and residents who are between 18 and 65 years of age and an MTN mobile prepaid subscriber. How do you increase your cover? Auto Boost to quickly grow your cover. Just dial *296#. Select 9 to automatically boost with your selected amount of between 1 kwacha 15 ngwe and 10 kwacha. How do I claim? To claim is easy. Just dial *296# or visit io4u.com/ZM and click on Make a Claim, whether you are the policyholder, caretaker, or any beneficiary. Remember, you have 30 days after the incident takes place to make a claim. How do you follow up a claim on your cover? Just dial 111 and select 7. IO is easy, all done via your phone. IO, together with MTN. IO, because you care.
With the new Move It Relaxer Cream, I get to wear my hair
just like I live my life. The newly improved MUVI Relaxer has a moisture lock ingredient that guarantees stronger, longer, healthy hair. So beat the stereotype. Go naturally curly, bouncy, or straight. Don't be ordinary, be extraordinary. MUVI Relaxer's impact on black hair is dazzling. So get moving with MUVI. You'll definitely stand out. MUVI. All day confidence.
The Department of Immigration in Lusaka has apprehended 154 suspected illegal immigrants of different nationalities in a cleanup exercise in the presence of other security wings for reinforcement purposes. And after the screening exercise, 56 were released upon producing legal documents. Meanwhile, 94 have been detained pending further immigration formalities and possible prosecution.
Of Home Affairs' Department of Immigration, working with other security wings, conducted an operation from the evenings of Friday, October 22nd into the afternoons of Saturday 23rd. The areas that the search was conducted were Kamwala, industrial areas, Nampunde, and East Park, among others, or of Lusaka. It was from the search that 154 suspected illegal immigrants were nabbed.
154 suspected illegal immigrants. This was during a cleanup operation conducted starting yesterday into the morning of today. And so far, 154 people have been apprehended. And what you're seeing here today at Edwin Mboya Stadium is screening, where we have given an opportunity to all those who are apprehended to show proof of their legal immigration status in Zambia.
After a screening exercise was conducted, 56 were released upon release of documentation, and 94 have been detained pending further verification, while some may later be prosecuted. Immigration Public Relations Officer Martin Shinka, in an interview with MUVI TV, that an American couple was also nabbed after cannabis were discovered in their Ibex residence, and they have been handed over to DEC. The breakdown of the 94 detained are 37 Burundians, 25 Tanzanians, 12 Zimbabweans, 8 Congolese, 4 Somalians, 3 Chinese, 3 Malawians, 1 British, and 1 Ugandan. Liambela Mutumba, MUVI TV News in Lusaka.
Lusaka Central Member of Parliament Mulambo Haimbe has called on the residents in his constituency to discard political division and embrace togetherness in order to foster development in the area. Mr. Haimbe says time for politicking is over and says people should work together as advised by President Hakainde Hichilema. Mr. Haimbe was speaking when he addressed party members and marketeers at the Chilulu market in Lusaka.
Ngona wamethi nkhalila apa ni pa Lusaka tingankhale so then madandolo yangu wasila
kuti nakudala wenzo kamba pali empowerment sizioneka abo ni bakudala bayiwale ni rudo tunapota spameni Zambia why must kamba pali mtenge hapa market pan. That's one of the reasons. Very good. Amai kasab. Bayo na plastic jamwe hili. Ukapani tent kapana nchani. Simamele ifuni kidonkalira. Manga tisina samaria bazimai watu amena wana tisunga kuchokera kumwana so. Nishtezanka la bwana. So ingani that's why nabwela lero kuti nizione na masala ngai. Give information sambo sevenze. Munamvera kuti CDF tinachita release kudala. CDF ikuru manini. Tingakandiwe kugula marata.
So basically thanking our people and also bringing a message of unity to say we are now one people. Let's not waste time talking about political party events. Let's all move forward in national development. That is the message that we had today. We were also able to see some of the challenges that our people face in Chilulu Market. There's a lot of garbage that needs to be collected. The toilet facilities are not working. There's a challenge with water, and that information has been given to me as Lusaka Central Member of Parliament, and for the sake of everybody, we shall deal with that sooner rather than later.
Maria Mukonkela, a mother of 4 children in Lusaka, has cried out for assistance to the public. This comes after running away from her husband, whom she claims has been abusive ever since their marriage. Maria says she has gone through multiple torture by her husband and that the most recent act was so severe that it prompted her to flee. Meanwhile, efforts to get comment from the accused husband, Jackson Mukongela, proved futile as his phone went unanswered by broadcast time.
Maria Mukonkela, a mother of 4 children in Lusaka, has cried out for assistance as she has run away from her husband, whom she claims has been abusive towards her.
Bakamba bana balondolola kunkala sibaziba bamenya olwo kutinga chosa patrao zikoso kulifima.
Maria says she goes through multiple sessions of beatings by her husband, and the last one was so severe that she had to run away from the house as he claimed she had an affair.
Banatenga phone ni wambotenga numbers ni wambotuma then manje bapeza phone number notumirako noendo kambati ni mwamuna wanga. Then after that ni kugwira ni kwambo ni kumenya na Yesu kunjira umu na paka palasi na choka na taba na jumpa fesa no itana baneba takasikana ko pasi batistumo sivinasiri. So manje na kapena panewa enda kunchito ninkaleko pa nyumba na nkala nimpote bafuti kumazura bafuti wagwira futi bamenya nikutenga naye futi banilase nayo ine naifi ni kuimisa yando nchapa kwendo hapa.
She says both her parents live in Angola while her siblings live within Lusaka, but she can't go to them as she cannot impose the burden of 4 children on them. She asks for help that she is given access to one of the 2 houses she built with her husband so that she can raise her children in a conducive environment as they currently have nowhere to stay.
Kuli bafana banga ningaendi manje problem ni bana bapakisa bafuni kwenda ku skulu bafunika kudya bana force bana bangono iya namba ikulu so it's better banipasa ponkala ne mwine nzambo saki bamuna wakaena bakondo menya olokankani kakutinika ngono bamakatenga ngala kakulu paka banigwire mani menya maana yopa na tukuchecha benga fere mu nyumba isibeta chabena bwela kuno nipempeko tandizo kuli mwe wangu nitandize nkoni.
Efforts to get her husband, Jackson Mukonkela, proved futile as his phone went unanswered by press time.
The number called did not answer. Please try later.
Virginia Chilongo, MUVI TV News, Lusaka.
We take our final break. We have the rest of the news when we are back. Stay tuned.
Place a bet, search on the web, or get the app. OneXBet Bookmaker Company.
Presenting Mr. Money! Send cash and get cash right now from overseas. With international money transfer, it's just a breeze. Receive cash from across Africa, had cool rates, and receive cash from other networks across states. You can cross borders at any time with your local Airtel line. so many deals with Airtel Money. It's your time. Mr. Money, he knows it all. Send and receive money from most countries in Africa with international money transfer. With our global money partners, transact conveniently across borders.
The government of the Republic of Zambia, through the Ministry of Health and cooperating partners, will be conducting the Zambia Population-Based HIV Impact Assessment, ZAMFIA, starting April 2021. The survey is targeting those aged 15 years and above in randomly selected households throughout the country. Participants will voluntarily give consent to be able to participate. The survey will enable individuals to test for HIV in the comfort of their own homes at no cost. Individuals found HIV positive will be linked to treatment, care and support. The survey will also enable individuals who already know their HIV positive status to retest and know their CD4 and viral load. Trained health workers will visit selected households wearing personal protective equipment, PPE, and Zamfia branded materials with an official identity card from the Ministry of Health to conduct this survey. A similar survey was last undertaken in 2016, and the results have been used to design interventions to prevent the spread of HIV and control the epidemic. The Zamfia survey will assess the progress made towards epidemic control and ending AIDS by the year 2030 in line with the set national targets. Zamfia. Participate and make it happen. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health and the National AIDS Council with support from the United States Presidency Emergency Fund for AIDS Relief, PEPFAR, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and the University of Maryland, Baltimore.
So here's how to pay using Airtel Money. Ensure your decoder is turned on and tuned to channel 1. Dial *778#, then select the option that says Make Payment. Select Pay TV, then select MUVI TV. Enter the 12-digit smart card number, then enter the amount you wish to pay. Enter the MUVI TV account number, omitting the dash before the last digit. Then select the amount you wish to pay.
For inquiries, call customer care on 0764 250055 or 0764 250052 or 0978 732 411 or 0978 732 412.
Are you ready for some great news? I'm Christine Mundwa.
And I am Eddie Micah Jr. with the brand new DW News Africa,
the show that tackles the issues shaping the continent.
Now with more time to offer an in-depth look at all the trends that matter to you.
What's making the headlines and what's behind them?
We're on the streets to give you in-depth reports and insights.
DW News Africa.
Thank you very much for staying with us. The Minister of Science and Technology, Felix Mutati, says chess plays a key role in decision-making as it helps one to plan ahead. Speaking when he officially opened a chess tournament at National Institute of Public Administration, NIPA, in Lusaka, Saturday morning, Mr. Mutati urged citizens to take interest in the game of chess as it aids strategic thinking. He has since pledged to ensure that the chess tournament becomes an annual event by soliciting for sponsors. And Chess Federation of Zambia President Patrick Chigowolo has appealed to Mutati, who is also an active chess player and supporter, to lobby government for the introduction of chess in schools as a subject owing to its contribution to critical thinking. The news on MUVI television. Here's a recap of the stories that are making headlines. HH pardons 700 inmates. Dante Saunders bemoans premature closure of Faith Musonda's case. Leadership Movement President applauds Bali's administration. Opposition party leaders advised to show magnanimity by attending this year's Independence Day celebrations. Now, in other stories that are making news at this hour, Translators Association of Zambia has urged Zambians to consider the importance of speaking local languages, especially at a time when Zambia is celebrating its 57th independence. Speaking to MUVI TV News in Lusaka, Association President Tobias Kakoma says Zambian people should be encouraged to cherish Zambia's culture of many languages. Mr. Kakoma says this year's independence should be to reflect on many contributions and legacy of late founding father Dr. Kenneth Kaunda.
Tomorrow's Independence Day celebration will be very, very unique and special, and also historic under the new Dawn government. As such, as a nation, we must be very, very mindful of the fact that we need to develop our country economically and also in other areas. We must also be mindful of the fact that we need to utilize our local languages so that truly we are independent. And as we celebrate this Independence Day tomorrow, we must be very, very peaceful, loving, and kind. As such, people will know that we are one Zambia, one nation. Finally, as an association, we would like to wish all our Zambian people happy Independence Day.
A concerned whistleblower in Chongwe district is calling for protection, saying her life is in danger. 25-year-old Michelle Kasongo, mother of 2 children, says she was recruited as a neighborhood watch officer by Chongwe police officers, who she says have been helping to curb the high levels of drug-related cases in the township.
Tunabwata tambela na officer in charge. After tambela na officer in charge, wanakambati uzambo for drama every month ends. Wanaita na wane baud, duweta na wakapukula wanzao kutu yankala wane baud. Isatima kulisa ma drugs, chacho sa kuchibola kwa peleka foot kuchongo. So kuja kuchongo ine na bwana wakambati wazambo ni forest, wazambo ni tanzizi. So after tasika kuja, ya jama drugs, zitima guli ya pa chongo. Wananigulira ma SIM cards. So after ndio ma SIM cards, nakwanza kumangisa abantu almost 35. Ujere kulikweve, kuli Lulu 21, wabwa kwa nkala wakawaso, weli Spice, Musongole, Venaisha. It's a lot of people wanaenda kuja. So hapa, wena siya police, wali almost 30. Na weve maili, wafuni kotenge wanakasalanga. Tinapanga na agreement, but tinafoleko na ngundura millions. Vantu mchongo wansi wakungo nsonta manjati na perikisa wana wawo kujere because kwe bevenzi. Anda oyanga inekuli wakapokola vela chita. Svate kinga kwe wati.
Various sports associations and non-governmental organizations in Livingstone have opted to use sports as a tool to keep young people from social vices. Edu Sport and National Sport Council of Zambia in Livingstone have opted to engage youths in different sporting activities of their choice in a bid to develop talent that's needed for Zambia's sports growth. Now that item brings us to the end of this bulletin. Do join us again at 21:15 hours for the main news. Pleasant viewing.
The Prominent Cherub Institute is inviting you to enroll for its January intake in nursing. The place to be for nursing is enrolling for its January intake registered nursing diploma for 3 years, a breached EN to RN distance program for 1 year. Get an application form now at a non-refundable fee of 150 kwacha. The Prominent Cherub Institute is accredited with the General Nursing Council of Zambia. Register now with this upstanding institution by calling 0978 435 853 or 0763 865 035 or 0955 617 872. Or visit www.prominentcherubinstitute.edu.zm. We are located in Lusaka, west of Mungu Road, next to ZNS Sopelo Camp. Come and get your nursing qualification from a reliable institution and make your future and that of the world better. Prominent Cherub Institute, the place to be for nursing.
Ati kukasisi, kulima proti ugola. Kukasisi, you can afford to ugola. Just bring your body, let's make a party. Celebrate your achievements, go let you bloody, yeah.
It's no longer a secret, now everybody knows we have the cheapest plots in town. Located in Kasisi, our plots are only going at 25,000 kwacha for a 35 by 20 piece of land and on title. Pay in installments of 1,000 kwacha per month until you finish. So if you've been looking for where to buy land, look no further. Visit us at Findoka House on the 9th floor in room 9 or call us on 0976 734527 or 0961620881. Visit our Facebook page at Namayo Heritage Property or subscribe to our YouTube channel at Namayo Heritage Property. Come and inherit your heritage. Namayo Heritage Property, your land guru.
Who's got the cheapest plots in town with affordable payment plans? Namayo Heritage Property. Yes, I'm searching around because I'm trying to build a house where I can find a better place. Heritage Property. Tell me more. Heritage Property.
It's another day to make a difference in your life. Put your investments in land today, and guess what? It's as cheap as 9,000 kwacha only. For only 9,000 kwacha, you get to buy a 30 by 20 size of land in 18 miles. If you can't pay it all at once, you still can pay in installments of 1,000 kwacha per month until you finish. For more details, visit us at Findoka House on the 9th floor in room 9 or call us on 0976 734527 or 0961 620881. Visit our Facebook page at Namayo Heritage Property. Subscribe to our YouTube channel